Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And before I get started today, I wanted to thank each and every one of you who reached out to me, expressed concern about my audio being crap on the past couple videos. You're right, it has. I think I got it fixed now. I got a new microphone. So hopefully everything's going to be smooth sailing going forward. And I appreciate your comments on that. If you have anything else, please share it with me because that really helps, along with liking and subscribing. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. So today I have a story to share with you, which I love telling stories. So this is a good one too. It's got a good moral to the story. And it's short. So it's been, I don't know, 10 or 12 years now since I sold my electrical contracting business. Maybe someday I'll talk about the why, but not today. Today, I need to tell you the story about Luke. Luke was my last apprentice before selling my business. I was within 6 months or so of leaving that zip code and moving across the state. And I already had a buyer for my business, but he had his own crew and he really wasn't interested in hiring new guys. I took a phone call one day from a young man who was looking to be an apprentice in the electrical field. And I was struggling to keep up with the work that I had. So I agreed to meet with him for coffee. And I was honest with him right out of the gate. I explained to him that I had sold the business and I was going to be moving across state within 6 months or so. But I was buried in work and I could really use a hand. But I needed somebody who was competent, engaged, and curious. I simply did not have time to teach this kid what end of a screwdriver to hang on to. This young man was bright and eager and most importantly engaged. He hung on to every word that I said, and once I finished, he told me he had a confession to make as well. He was a hotshot firefighter and he was engaged to be married in less than a year. He wanted to build his own home for his family to live in. And he'd already done concrete work and learned how to pour a foundation for a home. He'd worked with a plumber and learned how to plumb a house. And he worked with a framer long enough to get the education required to frame a simple home. And he told me, he said, look, I'm going to be straight with you, Adam. I just need to learn how to wire a simple residential home. I want to wire my own home someday. I don't want to be an electrician, a plumber, a concrete worker, or a framer. I love fighting wildland fires. That's what I do. But I am smart and I learn fast. And if you teach me what I need to know, I promise you I will be the best damn helper you have ever had. And you know what? He was right. To this day, he's still the best damn helper I've ever had. He showed up early, every day. He asked smart questions. He never complained about a hot attic or a musty crawl space. He was genuinely curious. And he took good notes and he was respectful, not just to me, but to my customers. And when he started working for me, he didn't own any electrician tools at all. But he was so engaged and so good that I bought his tools for him and I gave him my first tool belt. It was the tool belt that my father had bought for me when I was 14 years old. I never thought I'd part with it. But I made it my goal to make sure Luke could wire a home that he felt safe putting his children to sleep in every night. I did that because every single day Luke made sure I could count on him. And it was sad when my time with Luke came to an end. But the time did come for us both to relocate, me to the Four Corners and Luke to go get married in Kansas. And while we remained friends through text, the time between those texts did grow longer. But not too long ago, I got a text from Luke, just out of the blue. I'll throw it up on the screen. Still making cheddar with the tools and knowledge you gave me. It's been over a decade since I've seen Luke. But to receive that text out of the blue like that, it warmed my heart. It made me realize that we all have something of value to pass on to the people coming up behind us. And it's one of the reasons why I'm here today doing this. If I'm honest, besides starting this channel for my own kids and other people that I love, I started it for all the Lukes out there. The young people with the smarts and the drive to build something better for themselves and their families. To help them go from an okay job to a great job. To one where they feel valued and appreciated. I have seen so many people that I care about either struggle to find well-paying jobs or get stuck in a well-paying job that treats them like shit. So I want to see you be like Luke. Make that phone call to someone in a field that you want to grow in. Even if you don't have any idea whether they're hiring or not. Tell them why they need you and why you need them. Be honest. Be humble. I was honest with Luke and Luke was honest with me. And all these years later, we still keep in touch because that relationship mattered to both of us. So be like Luke. Stay curious and always endeavor to persevere. And thank you all again for the tip on the microphone. I hope it sounds better this time. Like and subscribe. I hate saying that.